stopping and not killing me. I appreciate it, Paul. Always nice when that happens. Alright, there's one near me, but I've never eaten there. Is it true? Does it a better brand of beef make a better burger better? And more importantly, do you have any deep fried cheese grits? Well, I would eat a fast food chowder from the New England region for sure. Here's the thing though, sounded out right, is the New England region doesn't even allow fast food seafood like anywhere near. If you can find, there's no such thing as Red Lobster in New England. I know that's not fast food, but because it's like not considered real seafood, if it ain't considered real seafood, New Englanders won't go there. They just don't want any part of it. Your new route through California means that the highest elevation remaining on this trip is the city of Yucca Valley, about 3,300 foot. Okay. That's pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much what I figured, Principal Matthew. It's going to be a lot of hills and mountains, but nothing as bad as like the 7,000 foot elevation of Flagstaff or the 10,857 foot elevation of Wolf's Creek Summit Pass. We'll be all right. I can handle 3,300 foot. I just hope that it's not going to be one day of a 3,300 foot elevation change like it was yesterday, because that would be brutal going uphill. And I don't know that I have the legs for it anymore. Also, it occurs to me I should probably map out where the next subway is. I'm pretty sure I saw another one here on 95, so I don't really have to worry about it too bad. But I don't have any food on me, and I would like to get some food on me before the day's end. I know where the last subway is in Needles. But like I said, I don't think we're going to make it there tonight. It'll be close. So I got to find another subway to go to if we're not going to make it to Needles tonight. Forget the mountains, focus on the mountain of mashed taters and gravy. Yeah, see, wise words, Miz, wise words. What a smart woman. There's no obstacle big enough to get in our way when I have the motivation of mashed potatoes and gravy. For the first time in 6 months. 6 months without mashed potatoes and gravy. God. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Also, I just kind of feel like Bullhead City is like the longest city that I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't understand how more than 10 miles into the day that started with me right on the border of Bullhead City, and I'm still like only halfway through Bullhead City. It's the city that just keeps on going and going and going and going. Also, I'm like a little bit paranoid now when considering going into that Target. Target was one of the options for HDMI to micro HDMI adapters, which I needed to make the setup work. I feel like I have enough extra pieces. I probably don't need to buy any more, but it's a hard call to make. After you pass the center of the sidewalk, will end and will no longer have one till California. Do I at least get a shoulder drum junkie? Can I offer any helps as a viewer? I appreciate the offer, man. Thank you very much. Just lie to me and tell me everything's gonna be okay. That's the best thing a viewer could do, I suppose. Just tell me there's nothing to worry about. Everything's gonna be okay, sugar. It's all fine. It's gonna be a typical fat. I did a small patty. Larger bun, lots of accessories, tomato wedges, yeah. They just harvested the taters here in Idaho. You'd find a way to send you a box of fresh Idaho russets. Ooh, I do love a good russet potato. You know what though, JKB? I think the timing works out perfect, right? If they just did the harvest, by the time they're done processing and shipping out, when I get to Santa Monica is gonna be like when they're getting their fresh batch of potatoes. I like the sound of that. Oh good. Yeah. You're almost to a subway that Google says is permanently closed. Well, you know, I'm not sure that helps. You want to take the Jeep anyway? I assume you meant to help in here? I'm just gonna walk here. Don't do what I do, kids. Wait for the walking man. He's smarter than your average bear. Hey, Space Cora, how's it going? You've got 2 subways that are open a couple miles past the coast. Oh, okay, that's more useful. Well, I knew that I did that. I may have been slightly distracted by drinks to 24/7 Subway and a casino last night, but I did look at the route ahead just a little bit. Just a little bit. I also tested out on my gear last night, which is how I found out that my HDMI cable was not working. And then I spent some time yesterday trying to come up with a solution and find a place